Harris on the opposite side of him will be the disruptor, number 91. He's an edge rusher, but he can play well against the run. He is so disruptive. They move him around kind of like J.J. Watt at the National Football League level. He is a tough nut to crack.
Russell Shell is in the backfield, and the veteran running back, they'll use 3 today. Crawford checks in along with Shell, number 25. And here goes Howard off the read option. He's an outstanding runner. Look at him go! Is just looked at all the odds and said, I'm going to beat them. On the quick
between those two defenders outside of him.
Shell, after some outstanding loss. Shell is in the backfield, out of the gun. Out pattern is incomplete. In 32-yard performance in the Cactus Bowl win over Arizona State. Russell Shell.
A lot of Baker Mayfield who had a similar route. Not much respect. Coming out, rejected.
Gun. Over the middle to Shorts.
Key career catches 1,300 yards for Shorts.
Sherrill's made the stop. They go with the wide receiver screen to Gibson. 2nd and 3. Shell. 2. Is coming to the game at wide receiver. Crawford's also in the backfield. It is Shell that gets it.
They're not going to win the strength battle, but they're going to have to move the front here of Missouri.
2nd and 9. There's Shorts again. Crawford, the back that will carry this time. He's quick too.
Ishable breaking it all the way.
On 2nd and goal, Howard.
A reliable indicator if a person's going to succeed or fail in life. He's got it in spades, Tom.
3rd and goal. High snap. That really was a problem.
Snap is part of the problem, but the quarterback can't compound it. He's got to get his shoulders down. Low man wins down here around the goal line.
Have you with us from Morgantown. 4:25 remaining in the first quarter. Crawford in the backfield.
But the folks that follow the game of football know he's a big, quick twitch, fiber muscle guy that can run.
As this guy. Crawford again. Look out when he gets to the edge. Past the
back, particularly in this spread era, Tim.
2nd and 3. Howard with plenty of time. Now he's flushed. Looking for help and throws it away.
With an open field, 5'11", 198 pounds of speed.
29 yards on that.
January 22nd, and then at West Virginia on the 29th.
Going for that post corner move. Pressure off the backside, but he escapes. Looking long. Flags are down. From the 23, first down after the penalty.
Nice play.
Little delay. Shell! Russell Shell! Touchdown! Yards for the touchdown.
Speaking of 23, how about his 23rd birthday coming up on Wednesday, September 7th? That's kind of cool. A little early.
Well, the best threat of the day snuffed out by the turnover. And here's Russell Shell taking it.
They've had a lot of turnovers. Predicting it back-to-back years is tough, though, Timmy. West Virginia has.
From Arizona, Dana Holgorsen. This is home for him. He loves it here. That pass.
Quarterback does.
Shell. Nice adjustment. Gets ahead to the. He checked it, and it's incomplete. 53 that's in there for Yadni Kajusna at that tackle spot. Howard dealing with some deep penetration. Skyler Howard
running.
He goes to Crawford. He's got a little room going towards the boundary, but it's snuffed at Community College, where Darren Cheverini and Tom Kraft gave him an opportunity. Said he wouldn't be here today if it weren't for them. That pass is a dart, and it's complete. Just
here in the second.
Kennedy McCoy with his first action is checked into the game. Howard brings it down. Holgorsen's play selection here. Not surprisingly, it's Crawford. Ahead to the 14. Crest lost the football at the 7-yard line. Amazing break here for Missouri.
Well, Crest got good, decent protection, although the pressure was there, and the ball came out of his hand.
Never came forward. The ball. Chris Chuganov is now coming at quarterback. as Crest had turned it over. They give the other youngster an opportunity. And what's hearing from those guys? Looking long, and it is intercepted. That is Sherrills that comes down.
Locke's played really well. He's going to keep rotating the quarterbacks. We just got to be focused.
Russell Shell pops it to open the half, and he gets
To have a quarterback with rib injury.
It was a 20-yard gain by Shell to open the second half. He'll turn it again, get 5 for the young man from Jacobsburg, Ohio. The swing and the safety valve, it's Shell again. Russell sets sail inside the 20.
Job of limiting the damage, but again, the patience here to wait to.
He's behind Skyler Howard. Over the middle and incomplete. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Pass is caught. That is Shorts again. DeKeel down the goal from the 10. Yeah. Harris anticipating as you see Crawford. Great eye formation with Crawford dotting the I behind Elijah.
He can go over the top.
Wellman. Yes, he can. They go with the fade for Shorts. Incomplete. Really blocked. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, there it is. Touchdown. Really brought on by a bad snap from center. And here's Skyler Howard handing to Russell Shell again. Well,
Who was it that hit me, man?
I remember you telling me that story before. Crawford remains in the game. They go underneath, and it's dropped. He'd love to have that one back. 3rd and 1. Crawford stopped initially, but forward progress may give him the first down.
Yards are. He does just desire, Timmy.
Crawford wrapped up. How about Howard unloads it. It is intercepted. Blue-collar guy, Joe Wickline, is commenting on how much the players on the team really love that kid. Crossing pattern beautifully down to
Zone and find some opportunity.
1st and 10. Wide receiver screen is read beautifully. He's got little symbols and names for all of his guys. There's Wellman again. And a big fullback.
With what your scheme, you don't play the game as a coach.
Quick curl to Karan. Breath of fresh air to deal with. He is. From the 18.
Nice feet.
Wellman. Well, he's been.
When it is, he showed you he can move a little bit.
Quick out to Shelton Gibson. Skyler Howard on the side of the ball. But even here with West Virginia, the same holds true. And Howard's been hurt.
It's like the script has been flipped
From quarter to quarter.
Yeah.
Crawford.
The most talented running back they've had here since he's been in Morgantown. At Taco Bell at night.
I love that. Devontae Mathis on the receiving end there as Bowling Green. Well, they don't have the dilemma at the position this year. Barrett is the leader, and that could be helpful to them, Mike. Crawford again. Stop for West Virginia.
If they want to throw the switch route, they've got it here. Nice job.
Looking
Nice
for the
job.
corner. Second quarter, he's back in the game now with this one pretty much filed away for Florida quarterback. Will Greer has transferred and will be available, it would appear, for West Virginia, potentially as soon as next year. Justin Crawford taking
Riley on the offensive side of the ball. They're getting spanked right now by the University of Houston Cougars.
Well, I would suggest
85 total yards versus 69 for West Virginia. I mean, it has been a Dow Jones kind of up and down, up and down.
guest associate in the hot seat for the first time, Justin Tolbert. Our sideline producer, Mike Principato. Thanks.